My dear brothers and sisters, this is a very wonderful day, and we are living in days that are very interesting, days that a lot of things are really happening in the world today. And especially if you're a very good scripture reader, you will end up realizing what exactly the Lord is doing in our time. Now, today, I want just to share with you one of the greatest things that at one time happened with the church some years back. And this is when there was an appointment of a political specialist in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, what exactly does it mean for the church to have a political specialist? What exactly does this really mean? And today I wanted just to share with you a few snippets of what exactly this really means to have a political specialist of the church. And for those who may actually know and you have an added knowledge to this, please, you may drop your comments there, because I want to learn more of this also, so that if you are informed on these matters, please also let me know, and you can drop a comment so that my friends and my students and my members of the church, my ward members also who are followers, they may also learn from this. Otherwise, without further ado, let me just invite you so that we can listen as to why the church is actually assigning or assigned a political specialist. And this was some, 5 years ago, sometimes back. Okay, this is not recent, but this was just some 5 years ago. This is sometimes back, and the church assigned this political specialist. So please welcome.
The Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints is assigning political specialists to LDS stakes. It's a move designed to get members more politically active, but some wonder if it could make a conservative-leaning church even more so. The church maintains a strong record of political neutrality, but says in a statement that the church has encouraged members to be more informed and more engaged in politics, saying in part that guidance is being reaffirmed and stake leaders in Utah are being asked to assign specialists who can assist church members to better understand and participate in the civic process.
The LDS Church says we're politically neutral, good people, good principles can be found in all major parties. I appreciate that statement. But you have words over the pulpit, and you have the examples of how the top leadership of the LDS Church politically affiliates that speaks louder, quite honestly, than those words of political neutrality.
Representative Brian King is a Democrat and a member of the LDS Church, and points out that some new research actually shows 70% of LDS members are either Republican or lean Republican.
So, my brothers and sisters, that is what you've actually seen. That is what is being said, that members were to be encouraged to be more active in matters to do with politics, and understand what exactly is going on, understand their civil rights and all that stuff. So there was a political specialist that was actually assigned by the members of the church, that is by the church, to be able to actually, ensure that members are well informed in matters to do with politics and in matters to do with their civil, civic rights, how they need to participate better and how they need to do their ways or their things better. And I think, to me, that is wonderful. That is a sign of showing that we have leaders who are also concerned and caring about their members in terms of making good and right political choices, because sometimes people might take advantage of those who are politically vulnerable, and they will make them vote in a way that maybe it will hurt them in future. Like what I see, let me just take an example. My country here, okay? My country here, you find during politics, when campaigns are on, that is when you find governors, members of parliament, senators will be moving around with a lot of money, trying to buy people into, supporting them. And most of the time they will do that to areas that are, rural areas where people are not all that informed. And then they will come with all this propaganda and money and take advantage of their poverty. So once they take advantage of their poverty, you give somebody not even much. You give, some of them are given even 50 shillings. Now 50 Kenya shillings, can you convert that into dollars? It is nothing. It's somewhere like 0.009 wherever, something like that. It is money that you cannot even hardly survive with. But that is what they give them. 50 shillings. If it is more, it's about 100 shillings. If it is more, maybe it can go up to maybe, let's say 500 or even 1,000 Kenya shillings. Okay? So that is what they do to them. And at the end of it all, people end up making, bad choices because of lack of information. And I think what the church did was good. Like, helping people from the pulpit to understand what they are required to do, understand their civic rights, and they should understand why maybe if it is voting, why they are voting, why they are voting. Or maybe why is it that our shilling is going down and maybe other currencies are going up, but our own shilling is going down. People need to be educated into that. And the best way to find people is in the church. That is where they grasp knowledge. So that is where you find. But like you find even in our own area, you find politicians will go even to other churches every Sunday. That's when they go to church. And then they are given a very big seat in front there. They will sit there. And once the pastors have finished preaching the word, then they will now invite him officially. And then that is when now he begins, talking politics in the church. And then after that, he will give the pastor some money. Like let's say the pastor is given 3 million Kenya shillings. 3 million Kenya shillings, that is about 30,000 USD, 3 million. And then after that, every member is given 200 shillings, 200 shillings. That one you can only go buy corn or maize flour and go home with it, 200 shillings. You see, people are really taken advantage of. Really, really taken advantage of. And I think this was a great move for the church to do so. And I hope someday even they may do it even here in my own country. Get a political specialist here that will advise people and teach people on the right ways of actually voting and focus on the key area stones before you choose a candidate or you vote for a candidate. To me, that is brilliant. I know some people may say, but to me, that is brilliant what the church did. Very, very brilliant. Otherwise, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to see you again next time. God bless you. And please make sure you be safe wherever you are. Thank you.